Hello everyone and welcome back to your Kung Fu class. So I hope you had a great Christmas and you've got some New Year's resolutions. Hopefully those resolutions are to train more and to get fit and strong for the new year. Yeah. Okay, so let's start. We're carrying on with our Xiao Luo. So I hope you guys haven't forgotten what we learned. It was quite a couple of weeks back now because we broke over the Christmas period. But don't worry because we're going to recap the form. We're going to go through it step by step. I'm just going to add a couple of movements onto the end, not too many. But I am going to prepare you for the following week when you have to do some really lovely shuang fen jiao movements. I'm going to show you how to do that in preparation for the next week. So without further ado, let us begin and warm up. So hands together, wrist and ankle. As I said before, it's really good if you guys can warm up at home before you do the class. This way, because we've only got half an hour together, this way we can really concentrate. Okay, change. We can concentrate on more of the movements rather than warming up. We are going to do a bit of a warm up, but just a small one, okay? And to help you with your strength training as well. Okay, stretch down to the floor. So for some of you, this might be the first class back after the Christmas period. Okay, change, grab your toe. Okay, and just slowly relax your body down your leg. Okay, walk your hands to the other side. Yeah, grab your foot. And try and relax your muscles on the back of your legs. Breathe in. And out. Okay, then back to the center. Okay, jump your feet together. Yeah, okay, and then bend your knees. Good. Okay, now stretch up, stretch the back of your legs. Try to keep your hands flat on the floor if you can. And then bend down again. Good. Hip all the way to the floor. Try and keep your feet flat on the floor, hip down. That's good. And then stretch up again. Grab the back of your ankles and bring your head towards your shin. Yeah, so from this position, you're just going to try and keep your legs completely straight. Hands on the back of your legs and then your head. Okay, good. And then slowly up, relax your legs. Okay, swing your arms forward. Good, try to look up. Okay, and backwards. Okay, one forward, one back. It's a little bit for your coordination. It's good. And change. Okay, and your hip. Just twist your hip round. It's getting a little bit warmer. It was very cold last week. Now it's getting a bit warmer now. Okay, change. We've got the spring festival coming. Not long now. It's just another month, I think. Okay, very good. Okay, so we're going to stretch out a little bit more. We're going to go down into our pubu movement. Okay, so bending down on your leg. So try and get your hip all the way down to the floor. So squat all the way down as low as you can. Grab your foot and then reach forward and grab your toe on the other side. Okay, try to keep this extended leg straight. Okay, very good. Okay, now change to the other side. The more you open your hips, so if you do a lot of box splits, the easier this position is going to become. At the beginning, it's quite uncomfortable, but the more you practice, the easier it's going to get. Okay, now change to gumbu. So bend your front knee, keep your back leg straight, push your hip down. Okay, and change to the other side. Okay, hip down, push down. Okay, very good. Okay, before we go into learning our form, we're going to do a little bit of some abdominal work just to get you a little bit warmer and get your core a little bit stronger. Once we've done this, not too many rounds, then we'll go straight into our Xiao Luo. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 sets of movements. The first one is I'll just show you. The first one is a sit-up crunch. Yeah, so your body's straight like this, and you're going to grab your knees. You're going to make sure you don't put your feet on the floor at all. Yeah, so your hands out straight, grab your knees. That's it, and then back again. That's the first movement. Yeah. The second movement is you're going to put your knees, your feet flat on the floor, your knees up. Then you're going to sit up and twist and turn to the side. Yeah, sit up and twist. Okay, the next movement is you're going to do push-up. But we're not going to do the push-up very strong, lots and lots of them and very fast. We're just going to do them slowly, but we're going to do military push-up. So from here, you're going to put your hands either side of your body like this, and your elbow, want your elbow to go backwards this way. Yeah? So not like this, not up to the side where your hands are kind of a bit wide, but when you bring them shoulder width, so underneath your shoulder like this, and then as you go down, you want your elbows to kind of rub along the side of your body. Yes, they're going to go this way, and then back up. Now, if you haven't done these before, they can be quite tricky. So I'm going to give you a version, the first round I'm going to give you a version that you can do if you can't do that push-up. And the second round I'm going to give you another version, and then on the third round, we're just going to do them properly, yeah? Okay, the last one we're going to do after that is a V sit-up, your favourite. Okay, so from here, you're going to go up, you're going to tap your feet, and then come down again. So up, try to slap your feet, try to slap your hands on your feet like this as you come up. So this is mimicking a movement where you jump up in the air and you kind of slap your feet mid in the air and then jump back down again. So 双拍脚. Yeah? So if you can get used to doing this on the floor, then later on when you have to do it, it's a lot easier. Okay, are you ready? Let's do this. We're going to do 10 of each. Okay? Sit up crunch. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight into your sit-up twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your feet on the floor. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, push up. Push up. So what I want you to do is from this position, you can go all the way down. Don't worry if you collapse down. Hands off the floor. Okay, and then push up. That's 1. Okay, and again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. Is it 8? Hands off. 9. Hands off. Keep your feet on the floor. Body straight. Hands off. Okay, good. Okay, V sit up. I know this is tough. Come on, stay with me, guys, okay? Okay, V sit up. Slap your hands on your feet, but don't put your feet on the ground. Okay, go 1, 2, feet down more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Are you feeling that? Are you feeling that? Wow, right in your stomach here. Oh my God, this is so good for you. If you do this every day, you're gonna get really strong. Okay, let's get your breath back for a few seconds. Okay, relax your stomach. And you do our second round. Second round, we're gonna do this push up again, just a little bit different and with some breathing. Yeah, when you do the breathing, it's a lot easier, yeah? Okay, 10 more seconds. Okay, you ready? Okay, let's go for the second set. Here we go, sit up crunch. Ready? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really sharply in. 6, 7, crunch your tummy. 8, tense your tummy. 9, tense. 10, tense. Okay, down, go up, squeeze your tummy. 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Squeeze it in as you come up. 5, then squeeze. And 7, and 8. Keep your feet on the floor. 9, and 10. Oh, it should be burning by now. Okay, ready? Push up position. So you're going to breathe in, hold. Okay, and you can take your hands off the floor, or you can hold it and then breathe out and push out. Shh. Yeah, okay, 2. Breathe out. 3. 4. Good. 5. 6.
7, 8, 2 more, come on, 9, good, 1 more, down, oh, okay, good, V-sit up straight into it, okay, here we go, and 1, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah. You still with me? Come on. Okay, good guys. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I've got a feeling you guys' stomach are probably really hurting by now. But if not, then you can do another round of this. And if this is easy for you guys, put on another 10. So 20, 20 of everything. If that's even easier, why not make it 20, 30, 50? If you can do it, that would be awesome. Okay, so I'm a little bit conscious of the time, so that's why we're moving on to the next session, which is our form. Before we do that, I want to show you some movement, which I think is going to be really necessary for your next session and what I want you to practice for your homework. Okay, good. So hopefully your legs are a little bit relaxed. Let's do a couple of kicks before I show you this movement, and then we'll go on to the form after that. Okay, so straight kick with me. Okay, so we're going to do straight kick and prepare. Your arms straight. You're going to kick up your right leg straight forward and then to your foot. Go 1. Good, keep your arms straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to move your arms. 6, 7, 8. Okay, and stop. Ha! Good. Next kick we're going to do is an inside kick. Li hai tuai. So you've done this kick before. Hopefully you've done it in the classes that we've done together. So the movement is really vital for your next movement that I'm going to teach you. So really try and concentrate on this movement because later it's going to be really relevant. Okay, so what I want you to do, yibei, prepare, inside kick, gonna up, touch your hand and then back to your foot. Okay, so ready? Let's do it together, go 1, kick, touch, 2, brilliant, 3, and back, 4, and 5, and back, and 6, and back, and 7, kick up, try and keep your arms straight, and back, arms up, last one, 9, and back, and stop. Ha! So this inside kick's really important for a movement I'm going to show you called an inside tornado kick. Now when you actually practice this kick, you will have to be able to land on the same leg that you kick. But when we're practicing at the beginning, I'm just going to show you the basics and then you can develop it from there. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you I'll show you the movement and then I'm going to break it down step by step. Okay, so this is the movement. Yep. I'll do it coming towards you. You can see this direction. So from here. Yep. So basically, you do an inside kick, you raise your knee, you inside kick, you land, and then you twist. Yeah? Okay. Easy, yeah? No. Okay, so let's break it down step by step. It looks more difficult than it actually is, actually. So you're going to start with your left foot facing forward. Yeah, so your left foot's facing forward. Then you're going to step forward with your right leg, like this. You're going to raise your left knee up and turn, and then put your foot down and inside kick. Great. Okay, let's try it again. So, step forward, 1, 2, knee up, turn, foot down, inside kick. Good. Yeah, easy? Okay, one more time, yeah? So, step, step, knee up, inside kick. Okay, let's do it one more time. One more time, because there's a slight movement that you need to do in between. We'll make sure you got this right first. Okay, so you're gonna go step, step, knee up. Okay, put your foot down, inside kick. Right, now, the transition between your knee up and the inside kick, you don't put your foot down. Okay, so just watch. You're gonna go 1, 2. I'm bringing my knee up, but you know I put my foot down and then kick. I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep your knee up in the air, and I want you to jump and kick. Yeah, so it's gonna look like this. 1, 2, jump kick. Yeah, and then you're turning. Yeah, let's try it together. So basically, it's a little bit like an archi jiao. So you've probably done this in your classes, your Kung Fu classes. You've done a kick where you bring your knee up, and then you jump and kick. Now what you're doing is you're bringing your knee up, it's the same movement, but as you're turning, you're just doing that inside kick rather than kicking forward. Yeah? Okay, let's try it together. So, we have 1, 2, up, kick, turn. So when you land, for those of you who can already do this movement, when you land, as you land like this, keep turning into this jiabu position, this cross leg position, because you're gonna have to go down, okay? That's for those of you who already know how to do it, okay? For those of you who don't, let's try again. So we're gonna go 1, 2, up, turn. Great, okay. And again. Always practicing again and again and again. Yeah, okay, ready? And again. 1, 2, up, kick, turn. Okay, 2 more times. 2 more times. Remember, this is your homework, guys. So you're gonna have to keep practicing this at home over and over again for the next session after this one, okay? This is called a shuang fei jiao. Later, you're gonna have to kick, yeah, with your knee up, kick, and land on the same leg. Yeah, that's a little bit harder. Okay, ready? And go. 1, 2, up, kick, turn. Okay, one more time. You'll have to send me your videos in so I can see you doing it. Yeah, I can see you all liking on the YouTube. I need you to send it in so we can see what you're actually doing, yeah? Okay, ready? And again, go. 1, 2, up, kick. Good. Okay, so that's a shuang fen jiao just to start you on the beginning path of it. Later on, we're going to do a little bit more detail next time. So let's go on to our form. I'm a bit aware of the time, so let's start the movement. Let's go step by step, really, really slowly, because I know it's been some time since we last did it. And then I'm going to show you the next section. Okay, so I'll just go through it once, maybe twice, and then go on to the next part. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so let's start from here. Let's start in the middle. Okay, so slowly, step by step. So remember, when you start your form, you're going to open your position, your feet shoulder width. When you begin your form, you need to bring your energy up. Yeah, you need to bring everything up, ready to fight. Yeah, so you need to make sure you're about, wah! So everything's really animated and up. Try not to bring your weight down, okay? Okay, so just a little bit of detail in the very first part. Okay, so from here, yibei. So we're gonna breathe in and out. And yibei. Okay, you remember from here, first movement? Yeah, so you're gonna cross in front, left hand on front. Yeah, then you're gonna squat down and jump to the other side. So you're gonna squat down and you're gonna jump into pubu. Then from here, yeah, you remember? Block, twist, down. Turn, 1. Punch up, down, punch down. Yeah, let's move across. Okay, so you've gone up, punch, down. Here, yeah. Archi jiao, up, down. Okay, jin jiao, punch. Yeah, still with me? Okay, from here, I'm gonna jump up, remember, over your head, 1, 2, 3. Okay, ready? So you're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Then block, back, down. And here. 1. Remember? So from here, you're gonna go 1, 1, block, up. Yeah? And then from here we did side push. So, side push. 20. Here, grab, block, and down, over, push back. Yeah? Then from here, up, and walk over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn, punch. You're nearly there. 1, 2. You with me? You with me? It's quite a long form, this one, huh? Yeah, then from here, stand up. 1, block. This is the last movement we did, yeah? Here, block, stab. So we ended in this position. You're not lost, are you? No? I was a little bit lost then, but yeah, okay. We'll go through it again. Let's recap it again and see if we can remember the movements again, okay? Okay, okay. Okay. So, from the beginning. So, breathe in. And out. You back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Archie jaw. Go. Punch. Move backwards. Go from here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block up, remember block up. 2 steps. Wah! Okay. Then from here, Jinjiao side push. Side push. 1, grab, block, down. Push. Then from here, stand up. You're gonna walk over. 1, 2, 3, punch. 4. Then over your head and back. Okay, this way. Then from here, I'm gonna go gongbu, stab, up, stab, and stab. Yeah, so remember, you finished in that guibu position, the weight on your back leg here. Okay, you remember? I know it's super quick, but the next section is going to be quite slow for us to go through the next movements. Okay, so next movement. So from this stab, you need to stand straight up from that position. Yeah, so your footwork is from your guibu, stand up. Yeah, your hands are in this stabbing. Do you remember we did this a lot of this stab forward position? Stab and stab. Yeah, we did loads of that. So from this stabbing, from here, your hands are going to grab up forward in this position. Then your hands are going to move backwards. Yeah? So your hands here, move backwards, and then you're going to go into your sleeping Buddha position. You know, the Luohan is lots of different pictures or like motifs of the different types of Buddha. So the next Buddha is called a sleeping Buddha, or Luohan Sui Jiao. It means a Buddha sleeping. Yeah, so sleeping with his fist. Okay? So from this stabbing position, I'll do it from this angle so you can see, yeah? Yeah, so remember we're facing this direction, but I'm going to go forward. So from here, you're going to stand up. You're going to kick your back leg straight up in the air, like up. Yeah, and at the same time as kicking up, you're going to bring your hands down. So remember I told you to stay in this position and then down forward. So you're gonna do exactly the same. So here, you're gonna go 1, and then your leg's not gonna land. So you're gonna go 1 and behind. Yeah, so you can see my leg is gonna go 1 behind. So straight leg, and then you're gonna put it behind you. This movement, do you remember? This is test your memory. Do you remember this movement? Yeah. This is called a jiao jiabu. Yeah, or jiao jiabu. You're gonna have to really remember this because when you do your shuang fen jiao later, you're gonna have to land in this position and then sit down. Yeah. So, you're gonna kick up this back leg, up, behind you. Then you're gonna squat down. Now you can do it 2 ways. You can either do a xiabu, which is that squatting position with your knee down, or you can do Shaolin. Shaolin is a little bit harder because you need to be able to stand up really fast from that position in a second. So when you sit down, probably best when you first do it is to just do it in the xiabu position. You go down here and it's a little bit harder. Okay? So we're going to try and put all of those movements together. So from here, from your guibu, you're going to stand up. You're going to kick up zhong ti tui, put your leg behind you. Now as your leg goes behind you, so you've kicked up, your leg goes behind, you're going to bring your left fist over your head and you're going to go down into this position, yeah? So you bring your hand down, you bring it over your head, then this hand comes up to the side of your head, so it's like you're sleeping, yeah? So you're sleeping, and then it's kind of like a diagonal line. Your body kind of leans over, and you make like this diagonal line. You need to look at your fist down the bottom here, yeah? So let's try that one again. I'm going to do it from this angle so you can see this movement a little bit better, because when I do it this way round, you can't see what I'm doing, okay? So from here, right, let's try from this position. Yeah. So you're going to go 1, 2, over your head, watch over your head, down. Yeah, so you can sit right down. Yeah, Shaolin. Okay, one more time. Yeah, okay. So from here, I do it once facing this direction, and then I'll go back to where I started from, okay? So from here, so you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Okay, let's do it again, and I'm gonna face the original direction. No, that's good, okay. Right. Okay, so from here, okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Too fast? No. Okay, a bit slower. Okay. So, where are we? Oh yeah. Okay, from here. So, 1, 2, over your head. Shadow. Yeah. Now the next movement is really easy. So from here, okay, from here, you're gonna stand up and twist around. Maybe we leave this till next time. I just think we don't have a lot of time to practice this movement. But just be aware, once you've gone down into this sleeping Buddha position, you're gonna have to turn around to come forward to strike somebody behind you on this side. Yeah, so you're from this position, so around like this, you're gonna stand up, round, push, push. Okay, then we finish here. Because then that's the end of that completed section. So let's do it again. Just run through it quickly. So you're gonna stand up, turn around. So as you turn, you're gonna cross your hands around like this way, open. Then you're gonna push forward, turn your hands over, and hit like this. So the first movement you're gonna push. The second movement is your hands come in and you're hitting up like this way. Yeah, so you're kind of flicking your hands forward like this direction. So I'm gonna show you from this angle, okay? So we're gonna do it as if I'm coming towards you. So from here, so Shaolin, sleeping Buddha, Luohan Quan. So you're going to stand up. Yeah, you're going to turn, open your palm, step, put the weight onto your back leg, push forward, turn your hands in, flick up. Yeah, let me show you that movement really clearly because then you know exactly what you're doing. So as you stand up, your hand is like breaking something in front of you. It's like clearing the path. Then you're gonna push. So you can imagine someone punches you like, bah! Yeah, and then from here you can imagine they punch you again, and you come in on the inside, like you flick forward here. Yeah, I suppose it can be quite painful, especially if you've been training your hand like iron palm. It's going to be really not very nice, yeah? Okay, so let's do all the movement again. From this position, then you're going to go into your Shuan Fen Jiao. So that's why I want you to practice that movement all next week. Yeah, so by the time you come to do it, you guys will be like expert, yeah? Okay, good. Let's go from this last movement, from this stabbing movement. So, Gui Bu and a stabbing palm, yeah? So we're going to come up, 1, 2, 3. Turn, here, push, push. Yeah, good. Okay, I'll do a little bit more over here so we've got more room to move in, okay? So again, slowly, yeah, just slowly. Okay, so, Gui Bu, then stand up, kick, 中七腿. Yeah, sharpen. Stand up, turn, push, push. Yes, you really want to flick those hands forward. So the first one, pushing forward, 2 palms pushing forward. The second one, you're coming on the inside and then flicking forward. Yeah? So cool, isn't it? Don't you just love Shaolin Kung Fu? Okay, ready, and again. Okay, here we go. So, a bit faster. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're going to leave it there today. Hope you've enjoyed the class. Remember these videos, you can just keep rewinding them if you want to keep practicing and you missed a part, you can just go back and keep looking at it, okay? Don't forget your homework. Remember your Shuan Fen Jiao practice. Keep practicing your kicks, keep practicing your splits. It's so important. When part of your body it starts to develop, you lose other areas that you've been working on. So for example, if you've been training your strength training and doing a lot of pull-ups, a lot of push-ups, your flexibility might suffer a little bit. So then you have to go back to your flexibility later. Yeah, so keep training all the different areas. Make sure you're stretching, make sure you're doing your strength. And yeah, just a little tip to help you through with your training, okay? Okay, good. Let's just relax our bodies. Okay, let's take 3 deep breaths and then we finish for today. Okay, so breathe in and out. And again, breathe in and out through your mouth. One last time, breathe in and out. Okay. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed your class today. Remember, if you want to find out more about your training or you want to learn some more detail, more deeper aspects of the training, you can go onto our website, which is ukshaolin.net, and you can get all the information on there. You can join up for a free trial. And check out all the classes, loads of different classes to choose from, like Tai Chi, Kung Fu, meditation. So it's all really good for you, really good for your body, mind, and your spirit as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in our next session. Okay, Shaka, class finished.